So I'm going to be going back and forth between what's here on paper and what we have up here on the screen.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm doing a comparison from the 2017-18 school year of our incident reports to this past school year.
Okay.
Reason being is I want to implement the data within part of our plan, asking for a BMT. So on top of asking for 4 additional TA assistants, I'm also asking for a BMT.
Okay.
And so the BMT to justify would be based off of the data from the 2-year trends. So from our 2017-18 school year, we had a total of 200 unacceptable behaviors. Last school year, that was an increase to 223.
Oh, okay.
So that's a significant increase there. Also, when you take a look at disruptive behaviors, we went from 17 to 40 disruptive behaviors.
Okay.
And so these are referrals. These are disruptive behaviors that got to the point where a referral was needed. So, we still had those minor disruptive, but a lot of those are managed with the teacher. They may have been data that may have been entered into our Swiss system.
Right.
But for this report, it is what has gone into the actual NCYs or the Power School system.
Okay.
So
let me just ask for my clarification. This number here, that's all the behaviors?
That's the total unacceptable.
That's the minors and the major ones, right?
So when you enter the discipline in Power School, they don't ask minor or major.
Okay.
So the minor and major is when we use our Swiss report, which is connected to PBIS. Right. So it is kind of like double entry that we do. So we do a Swiss report based off of PBIS, and then this is what the district or the state requires us to do. And so this is our, it's the year-to-date incident summary report that we are doing.
Okay.
So obviously, disruptive behaviors was a big one. We definitely felt that, unfortunately, just with the movements throughout the hallway or just what we were hearing. Another significant increase was, actually it was a slight decrease, was the fights. The previous school year we had 38. This year we had 35. But again, how did the teacher just determine what a fight? Me pushing you and then you push me back. Was that a fight? So, what the teacher writes on referral is what we have to enter in the system to make sure that, we're staying consistent and aligned. The inappropriate behaviors. So we had a total of 8 the previous school year, and 5 that were identified in Power School.
Okay.
So just overall looking at that slight increase in 23 more unacceptable behaviors, wanting to have that BMT on the hallways to help with the monitoring. This year we had a lot of cutting of classes. We had a total of we had 23 incidents of cutting classes and 61 incidents of aggressive behavior. When we look at the previous school year, let's see, where is cutting class, we only had 3 the previous year. So again, that was something that was felt throughout the school on the middle school hallway.
Okay.
And where were the kids cutting? They were going to the bathroom. And so again, being on that just one hallway, it was easy for any adult really to catch them. And then also if they were dispersed and they were showing up to classes that they weren't supposed to, and when they were when they were being redirected by the teacher and they failed to go, then that we told them that they needed to write up the students there. So that whole cutting and having that BMT to help out on the hallways and to monitor, that will also hopefully reduce our numbers and get them back to where we were before.
So let me ask another question just for my own clarification. With it being now Title I, and you're saying that you would have to enter this information to justify the request for a BMT?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not like an automatic position that comes with this now being a Title I school?
No.
Okay.
No. So some schools within their allotments, they do have a BMT. I have never had that position. Okay. So when you become Title I, and this is all new to me, so when you become Title I, this is a template that they pretty much give you, and it tells you all of the positions that you're eligible to purchase. So you can get a social worker. We are actually getting a social worker, but it's not coming through Title I. So before I knew we were going to be Title I received an email letting me know that I will be getting a social worker, and they'll let me know if I'll be able to hire for one or if they're going to place one here.
Okay.
So this will actually help with our attendance.
Okay.
But again, these are just some of the positions. So teacher classrooms and facilitators. These are the Success by Design. So we're not a Success by Design school, but these are the allocations for Success by Design. Looking for any more staffing. This allows for like extended employment. That's there. If we opted to get a counselor or use a technology associate. So the BMT falls right into one of those positions.
Right. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. I guess I always thought that, with it being Title I, that was almost like an automatic.
Schools are left with flexibility.
Yeah.